Okay, beta. The recording of the meeting is on now. So let's continue with our topic. So yesterday we had started off with assignment number 3. So we will do the remaining questions. We did one question yesterday. The remaining question we will discuss now. But before that, beta, any doubt or query coming to your mind?
सर ये MMD पास पेपर्स से है सर. I'm from Jan batch.
Okay.
So सर आप if you want to tell it now you can, otherwise बाद में discuss कर लेंगे सर class के time पे.
Okay, beta. Just send me. Just send it on the group.
ठीक है सर, I'll just send it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Done sir.
Okay, beta.
Okay, beta.
मैं question number 1 and 4 था सर.
Question number 1 and 4. Okay, beta, there is some misprint looks like in the question. It says was cited at 2 hours.
Sir 2000 hours.
Okay, okay, it's cut there.
Yes.
2000 hours. Okay.
Yes.
Then okay. Okay. So this is basically about first sighting, last sighting.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Then the next one is number 4, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So beta, what we will do is, let's do assignment number 3 now. So we will cover up the assignment. When we meet back for the next session, then I will discuss both of them on the whiteboard.
No problems.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Any more doubts, beta? Anything else? ओके तो देन हाँ बोलो बेटा.
सर वो थोड़ा पेपर का फॉर्मेट बता देंगे, मतलब कैसे करना है, स्कैनिंग प्रोसीजर और सब.
ओके फाइनल एग्जाम बेटा.
यस सर. सर अभी परसों से मतलब 8 से है ना.
राइट राइट राइट. वंदना मैम आप बता पाएंगे इनको एग्जाम का प्रोसेस?
हाँ जी सर, एक मिनट. हाँ जी सर.
हाँ मैम, इनके एग्जाम के लिए इनको एक वन ड्राइव का लिंक भेजेंगे ना?
हाँ जी सर.
ओके. और एक वो फॉर्म जाएगा, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट फॉर्म.
हाँ, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट वाला आपकी तरफ से जाएगा और वन ड्राइव का कोर्स बुक से.
और दोनों इनकी मेल आईडी पे जाएंगे मैम?
हाँ जी सर.
आपका वो ऑनलाइन वेरिफिकेशन होता है.
ठीक है मैम, ठीक है. चल आपकी मेल आईडी पे 2 चीजें आप रिसीव करोगे. वन विल बी ए वन ड्राइव लिंक, जैसे आपने अपने डॉक्यूमेंट्स अपलोड किए थे बिल्कुल वैसा ही एक लिंक आपको मिलेगा. एंड सेकेंड, आई विल सेंड यू वन फॉर्म टू फिल अप. वो एक लिंक आपको मिलेगा, उसमें वो फॉर्म होगा. So what you have to do is, when you write down your paper, so you scan your paper, and on the first page you write all your details, name, endorsed number, all that can be mentioned. You can sign also on the first page, and after that you scan your paper and scan the paper in serial order. Questions you can do question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do the questions in any order you like, but when you are scanning, scan them in the serial order, and that single scan you please upload on the OneDrive link. ये OneDrive link आपको अपनी email ID पे मिल जाएगा. And once you upload it, एक फॉर्म जो मैं आपको भेजूंगा, उस फॉर्म में सारे क्वेश्चन नंबर मेंशन्ड होंगे. So you just note down there, have you attempted that question or not attempted? Okay, so that will be the process for the exam. You will be doing the exam with your camera on. It will be exactly a meeting like this, and the camera will be on. So once the exam is completed, you scan it with a separate device. Don't disturb the camera. Scan it with that device and upload it on the OneDrive link. Okay, Praneet beta, any other doubts?
सर जस्ट वही था कि if some subjects are handled by different faculties, तो वो division कैसे करना है?
हाँ बेटा, इन दैट केस जैसे नेविगेशन सब्जेक्ट तो आपका पूरा सिंगल एक ही उसमें आ जाएगा, पेपर में आ जाएगा. सो नो नीड टू ब्रेक इट अप. फॉर अदर सब्जेक्ट्स विच आर ब्रेकिंग अप, you just check with that faculty member. Okay, so
Sir, I will let them know.
ठीक है मैम, ठीक है, इनको बता दीजिए. वन ड्राइव में there will be separate folders for both of them, मैम.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Suppose math paper, the question number 1 is Captain Serene is teaching, and rest of others Captain Sojanias. So they will have to make 2 folders, one for PS, second for SS.
Okay, all right. ठीक है जी, ठीक है, ओके. तो बेटा जिस भी सब्जेक्ट में ब्रेकअप है, 2 फैकल्टी मेंबर हैं, जब आप वो वन ड्राइव का लिंक क्लिक करोगे तो आपको 2 फैकल्टी के अलग अलग फोल्डर दिखाई देंगे. ओके, जैसे आप टाइम टेबल में इनिशियल्स देखते हो, विद दोज इनिशियल्स दोज फोल्डर्स विल बी देयर. तो आपको वो क्वेश्चन अलग अलग फोल्डर्स में डाल देने हैं.
ठीक है सर.
ओके, कीप ऑल द टूल्स, रिक्वायर्ड टूल्स विद यू, so that you are sitting in front of the computer and attempting the paper without any need to go off and then come back again.
Okay sir, clear sir.
Okay.
और सर सारे इनको PDF में डाउनलोड वो करना पड़ेगा, PDF में.
Right, the scan should be in PDF. And मैम उसकी नेमिंग भी करनी है. नेमिंग should be the candidate name.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it has to be a single PDF file.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ठीक है बेटा, मैं ऐसा करूंगा, मैं ये सारी इंस्ट्रक्शंस जो है ना, I will share it over your WhatsApp group. I will note them down and share it over your WhatsApp group, so that will make it clear.
Okay sir.
Sir, I will be there. They can ask me if they have any doubt.
Okay, all right ma'am, all right. Vandana ma'am will be there. She will be there when the exam is being conducted, so you can ask her. और मैम जो इनको पेपर जाएगा, क्वेश्चन पेपर, that will also be through email.
सर वो इसी में जाएगा, इसमें फाइल है, इसके अंदर फाइल एक राइट में ऊपर जाएंगे तो फाइल मिलेगा, उसमें पेपर होता है.
ओके, सो टीम्स में ही डालेंगे.
हाँ.
Okay, all right.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Let me see if I can show them. Okay, so files में इनको क्वेश्चन पेपर मिल जाएगा.
Yes, sir.
Right, ma'am. Right. I'll show them. Okay, beta. Let me show you where you can find your question papers. Beta, when you go to Teams, you will have your, if you click on the calendar, so you will have your calendar like this. इस कैलेंडर में आपको अपना जो ग्रुप दिखाई देगा, फेज 1 ग्रुप दिखाई देगा, मीटिंग दिखाई देगी. So if you right click on the meeting, you will get this option, chat with participants. So join the meeting chat. जब आप मीटिंग चैट में जाते हो, जहां से आप वीडियोस भी डाउनलोड करते हो, so in that same chat you can go to files. So you can see this on top, beta, with the posts.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So if you click here, that paper should be here. मंडे को बेटा आपका नेविगेशन का पेपर है.
Cargo, sir.
Okay, cargo paper is there. Okay, all right. So in these files, you will have the paper uploaded here. So you will be able to see it. Let's say this timetable has been uploaded. So if you click, you will be able to see the paper here. Like this. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Let me see if there is any other instruction. Okay, I will send these instructions to you on the WhatsApp group also, beta.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, और बताओ बेटा, before we proceed ahead. Okay, so let's go to assignment number 3 and let's discuss these questions. Okay, so yesterday we had discussed one question that was, I think, question number 5. So let's see the remaining questions now. Question number 1 says a vessel steering 203 observes hook headlight bearing 289 at 1900 hours. At 1920 hours, the same light bore 327, and at 2000 hours, it bore 007. So let's go to hook head. Okay, this is where we have the light on the chart. So it says the light was bearing 289 at 1900 hours. So something like this. This is the 1900 PL. At 1920 hours, it bore 327. So something like this, the second bearing. And at 2000 hours, it bore 007. So this is the third PL from the lighthouse. Vessel is steering 203. The current is setting 301. Find the vessel's position at 2000 hours.
Sir, it compass bearing, so we have to convert it to true first.
Yeah, that's right, beta. So these are compass bearing. So the heading is given to us. So you have to convert it to true bearings and then plot on the chart. So once you have these 3 bearings, it's a straight and simple question of 3-point bearing, 3-bearing method. So you draw a line passing from hook head, divide it in the required ratio. So once the ratio divides it, you draw these 2 parallel lines parallel to the middle bearing. Wherever they intersect the first and the third PL, you join that line. That becomes your course made good. Now the course steered is also given to us. Compass course is given. So we convert it into true course and you apply that course steered here. The current is also given. The current is setting 301. So course steered vector, you cut it as per your engine speed and you apply the current vector. The set of the current is given. The rate is not required here. In fact, they have asked the rate in the question. So wherever this current vector cuts your CMG line, that is where the triangle gets completed. So once you have this triangle made, you transfer the first PL to where the triangle ends. So this is the point where you transfer the first PL. So this is your transferred PL. Wherever this transferred PL intersects the third position line, that is where your final position is. So 2000 hours position will be obtained by 3 bearing method. The speed made good and course made good can be calculated now. So if the starting point is A and the end of the triangle is here at B, this A to B gives you the speed made good and the course made good. The rate of current also can be measured. The length of the red arrow gives you the drift of the current for this time. So this time is from 1900 to 2000. So that's for 1 hour. So whatever drift you get will also be the rate of the current. So that's question number 1. Straight away the 3 bearing method application.
सर इस क्वेश्चन में जो ट्राइंगल बनाएंगे तो ये 1 आवर के लिए भी बना सकते हैं एंड जो फर्स्ट एंड लाइन लास्ट बेयरिंग के बीच में जो टाइम इंटरवल है उसके लिए भी बना सकते हैं ना एंड देन लेकिन फिर ये के बाद में 1 आवर के लिए कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा उसको.
No, don't make it for 1 hour. Make it for the duration between the first and third bearing line.
ओके सर, ठीक है.
Okay.
ठीक है.
In this question, fortunately, हमारा time interval भी 1 hour ही है. But if it differs, let us say the time difference between first and third PL is 2 hours. So you make the triangle for 2 hours. Reason for that is that once you make the triangle for 2 hours, whatever point you get here, that is the point to transfer the PL. If you make it for 1 hour, then you will have to find out this point again, and then you will need to transfer it. So it is better to make the triangle for the given duration between first and third PL and use it straight away. There is no use making a 1 hour triangle here.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, any possibility that this point we have got came outside this triangle?
Which point, beta?
सर ये जो CMG और जो हमने रेट ऑफ करंट जो रेड पॉइंट से मार्क किया हुआ सर,
राइट.
तो ये पॉइंट अगर हमारी ये बेयरिंग है जो 2000 वाली, उस बेयरिंग के बाहर आ सकती है?
आ सकता है बेटा, बिल्कुल आ सकता है. लेट अस से इसी केस में मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ. अगर मैं पॉइंट ए यहाँ नहीं लेता, मैं पॉइंट ए को यहाँ ले लेता हूँ, और इन अदर वर्ड्स मैं जो रेशियो लाइन कट करता हूँ, आई टेक ए स्मॉलर यूनिट and that ratio line cuts here and let us say here. So अगर मैं ratio line को यहाँ और यहाँ कट करता हूँ, okay, so you see how will this ratio line come here. ये कुछ ऐसा बन जाएगा. अगर मैंने स्मॉलर यूनिट लिया, यूनिट तो कोई भी ले सकता हूँ मैं डिवाइड करने के लिए. अब अगर मेरी ट्राइंगल यहाँ पे बनती है, so let me show you the triangle here. From point A, if I draw my core-steered, the core-steered vector may go out, and if I apply the current vector may come somewhere here, okay? और मेरी जो triangle है वो ऐसे बन सकती है. So you can see now that the triangle has gone outside the third bearing, okay? So in that case also, when you transfer the first PL to this point, ये पहली वाली PL को जब आप यहाँ पे ट्रांसफर करोगे, you will see it will again cut the third PL at the same point. तो अगर ट्रायंगल तीनों बियरिंग लाइन के बाहर भी चली जाती है, after transferring the first PL to the time of the third PL, the intersection point will remain the same. In other words, जो आपकी फाइनल फिक्स आएगी, वो फाइनल फिक्स सेम ही रहेगी.
ओके सर, मतलब वही रेशियो अगर आपकी बड़ी होगी छोटी होगी इस पे डिपेंड करेगा.
Yeah, that's right, beta. Somebody can take a smaller ratio, somebody can take a bigger ratio, somebody can take 1 centimeter, 1 nautical mile, somebody can multiply it with 2 and take the ratios with double the values both sides. So this triangle which we are making, ABC triangle, this can be bigger or smaller.
Okay sir, clear.
Okay, so this was the first question.
सर इस केस में अपना सेट और ड्रिफ्ट में से एक चीज दिया रहेगा अपने को.
That's right बेटा. इस केस में जो ये हमारी ट्रायंगल होती है ABC ट्रायंगल, इसमें हमें कोई भी 3 चीजें दी होंगी. They will give us 3 things. जैसे इस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन में they had given us the core steered, the engine speed and the set of the current. So ये 3 चीजें हमें दी होंगी. तो किसी क्वेश्चन में ऐसा भी हो सकता है, instead of giving us the set, they give us the rate of the current. So if rate is given to us, then in that case we will have to keep our compass here and open it up equal to the drift of the current and then cut the CMG line. So that is how we will obtain point B. So they will give any 3 things to us.
And sir speed नहीं दिया होगा तो we can take from top.
Yes, if the speed is not given, it can be taken from top beta.
No, if 3 things is given, that set and drift is given and CTS is given, but speed is not given.
Now beta, in that case, they will ask you what is the engine speed of the ship. Okay, so
in this case current starting में apply करेंगे हम लोग.
Yes beta, that's right. Let me show you here. Let's erase this. We are making a hypothetical question now. Let me erase the unnecessary line. लेट्स से इसी क्वेश्चन में उन्होंने हमें करंट का सेट एंड रेट दिया है. the set and rate of the current is given, and they have given us the course steered. So what we will do is, रेशो लाइन में डिवाइड कर लिया, हमारे पास ये कोर्स मेड गुड ट्रैक तो आ जाएगा. द कोर्स मेड गुड ट्रैक इज ऑब्टेन्ड. नाउ फ्रॉम पॉइंट ए वी ड्रॉ आवर करंट वेक्टर. So set and rate of the current both are given to us. तो हम set and rate से ये current vector यहाँ पे draw करते हैं. Second thing, the third thing which is given to us, you are saying course steered is given to us. So if course steered is given, you apply that course steered to this point. Let's call this point as B. You apply your course steered to this particular point. Let me use yellow color. Once you apply the course steered, wherever this line goes and cuts the CMG line, that is the position. This is where the triangle gets completed. So now you can transfer your first PL through point C. In this case, engine speed will need to be calculated. They will ask you what is the engine speed.
And sir, engine speed is given, and CTS, they will ask CTS, then you will cut from B, will cut arc on this CMG, will get CTS.
That's right, beta. If engine speed is given, then what you do is you keep your compass at B and open it up equal to the engine distance covered and cut this line. Wherever this line cuts, join that point with B, and BC gives you your course steered vector. So you can find out what course was the ship steering when moving on this track.
Okay, sir.
Okay, beta. So any more doubt in this question, beta?
सर इसमें ये नेसेसरी थोड़ी है कि हम लोग सेंटर बेयरिंग के परपेंडिकुलर ही हमको लाइट हाउस से लाइन डालनी है, किसी भी डायरेक्शन में डाल सकते हैं ना उसको?
नॉट नेसेसरी, किसी भी डायरेक्शन में डाल सकते हो. जो लाइन आपने ये O पॉइंट से ड्रॉ करनी है, इट कुड बी एनीथिंग. Only thing to keep in mind is that it should be clear of the 3 bearings. It should not pass through the 3 bearings. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि 2 bearing एक तरफ आ गई और तीसरी वाली लाइन के opposite side में चली गई. So you can mark the line in any direction. Perpendicular mark करने में एक advantage होती है, वो ये है कि plot थोड़ा is easy to look at on the. It is easy on the eyes. Looks little good. The diagram looks little good, but there is no compulsory requirement that it should be perpendicular to the middle bearing.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. So let's move to question number 2 now. Number 2 says, while steering a course of 073, Minehead Lighthouse was observed to bear 025 at 2000 hours. Let's go to Minehead. Okay, this is where we have the lighthouse. Minehead Lighthouse was observed to bear 025 at 2000 hours. So let's draw the 2000 PL. This is 2000. At 2020, it bore 345. So something like this. This is at 2020. And at 2040, it bore 293. So this is the third PL which is given to us, and this is for 2040. The vessel was steering a course of 073. So the course steered is given to us. Let me just mark it here. 073 is the course steered. The current is estimated to set 0 to 8. The set of the current is given, that is 0 to 8. So current is setting something like this. Find the vessel's position at 2020 and 2040. What must be steered to make good 0730? Okay. So this is also a straight and simple question on three bearing method. So we draw a line passing from the lighthouse, which is clear of the three bearings. So let's draw it in yellow color. In this case, the ratio is perfectly same, 20 minutes each side. So we cut it into equal ratio. Once it is cut, you draw lines parallel to the middle bearing. So wherever these lines meet, now we can draw this line. Let's pick up green color and join these 2 points. This line gives us the direction of the course made good. So CMG is there. Now they have given us the course steered, which is 073. They have given us the set of the current. The rate is not given. Okay, so we apply our course steered to the starting point, that is 073. This will be for a duration of 40 minutes. First bearing is at 2000, the third one is at 2040. So I cut the length of this vector corresponding to 40 minutes as per my engine speed. Okay, now the current set is also given to me. The set is 0 to 8. So let's apply the set of the current. So wherever the course steered vector ends, I apply the set of the current. And my triangle is complete. So once the triangle is complete, now we can transfer the first PL to this point where the triangle ends. You can call these points as A, B, and C. So what we do now is the first PL is transferred to point C. So let's transfer it. We draw a line parallel to the first PL, and this is our transferred position line. We mark it with double arrows. Wherever it intersects with the third position line, that is the position of the ship. So this is the 2040 fix. So they want us to find the position at 2020 and 2040. We have the 2040 position now. From this 2040 position, we now transfer our course made good vector, the AC vector, to pass from the fix. So backwards from the fix, if you mark this vector, wherever it cuts the middle PL, that is your 2020 position, and wherever it cuts the initial PL, it is your 2000 fix. So you have all the three fixes. Known. Now the next thing what they are asking is, what must be steered to make good 073? So from our final position, 2040 position, now they have given us that our course made good should be 073. So what you do now is, you make your course made good as 073. So from this point, you can call this as point D. From this point, I draw my course made good as 073. This is my course made good required. Now I have the set and rate of the current. The BC vector, the red color vector, now gives me set as well as the rate of the current. So we can use this set and rate to counteract the current. So what I do is at point D, I apply this set and rate of the current, whatever I have obtained from the previous triangle, and this can be done for 1 hour now. So you can cut it for 1 hour, and from here you have your engine speed, which is given on top in the notes, 12 knots. So you keep your compass at point E, you can call it point E. Open it up equal to 12 miles and you cut the CMG vector. So let us say it cuts somewhere here. You can call it point F. Now if you join E with F, this gives you the new course to steer to make good 073.
सर इसमें इंजन स्पीड जो फर्स्ट ट्रायंगल में निकला है वो यूज नहीं कर सकते हैं?
बेटा फर्स्ट ट्रायंगल में हमने इंजन स्पीड यूज किया था, जो 12 नॉट्स की इंजन स्पीड ऊपर दी है उसे हमने यूज किया था, बिकॉज फर्स्ट ट्रायंगल बनाने के लिए हमारे पास उन्होंने सिर्फ 2 चीजें ही दी है यहाँ पे। एक तो कोर्स स्टीयर दिया है 073 और दूसरा उन्होंने हमें सेट दिया है 028. So for making the first triangle, we need to use the engine speed given in the notes.
ओके सर,
Okay.
सर एक बार ये बताएंगे करंट का क्या क्या? एक्चुअली मेरा नेटवर्क चला गया था तो पूरा क्वेश्चन मिस हो गया।
ओके बेटा, ओके आई विल टेल यू। सबसे पहले बेटा हमने ये तीनों बियरिंग लाइंस को प्लॉट किया, 2000 hours, 2020 hours and 2040 hours. Then using these 3 bearing lines, we plotted the 3 bearing method. So the time ratio is the same. So हमने ये same ratio में इसको divide किया, the line passing through the lighthouse, and we drew parallel lines cutting the first and third PL, और फिर हमने उनको join कर दिया. So we got our course made good line, the line which you see with double arrow, the light green line. That is the course made good line. Now, once you have the course made good line, at point A, you mark your course steered. Course steered is given to us. 073 is the course steered. You cut it equal to your engine distance. So engine distance is taken as per the ship speed given in the notes, 12 knots. Because no ship speed is given in this question. So we pick up the speed 12 knots from the notes. We cut down, we get point B, and from point B, we apply the current. They have given us the set of the current as 0 to 8. So we draw a line BC in the direction of 0 to 8, and wherever this line cuts the CMG, course made good line, that is where the triangle gets completed. So we get triangle ABC. From this triangle, if we find out the BC side, the length of the BC side, it gives us the drift of the current in 40 minutes. So we can also get the rate of the current. And from point C, if we transfer our initial PL, 2000 PL, so we have transferred this, you can see the dark green line with double arrows, that is the transferred PL. This transferred PL cuts the 2040 position line at point D. So D is our fix for 2040. If you draw your course made good in the reverse direction, wherever it cuts the first PL, that is 2000 position. Wherever it cuts the second PL, it is the 2020 position. So all 3 positions are known. Next thing they ask us, you have to make good a course of 073. So from the final position, point D, we draw our course made good as 073. We have the set and rate of the current, so we apply it at D. DE is the current vector. Wherever it ends from that point, now we open up our compass equal to 12 knots. We are making a 1 hour triangle. So we open up compass equal to 12 miles. So, and cut the course made good line at F. EF line, the blue color line, gives us our course steered vector.
Sir, can we do this that from D we have SMG now, speed made good we have from this triangle. So we can cut SMG and then we can meet that to E.
Okay. You have the speed made good now. No, beta, we will not do that. We will not do that. Why? Because I'll tell you. The speed made good actually depends upon the direction in which you are going. If you are going with the current, the speed made good will increase. If you are going against the current, the speed made good is going to decrease. Okay. What is known to us is the engine speed. Okay. अगर आप speed made good को cut कर लेते हो ना, let us say आपने AC measure कर लिया, and you get your speed made good from here, and you apply that speed made good in DF, वहां पे एक दिक्कत हो जाएगी. दिक्कत ये होगी कि अगर आपकी speed made good से जो engine speed है, EF vector है, it comes to more than 12 knots, तो हम तो उसको अचीव नहीं कर पाएंगे ना बेटा.
Yes, sir.
So what is fixed for us is our maximum engine speed. So we will use that.
सर उसमें ये करंट भी तो 40 मिनट का अप्लाई होके वो पहुंचा है 20-40 की पोजीशन में.
Yeah, that's right. The initial triangle is for 40 minutes. Now, if you want in this question, तो आप ये second triangle भी 40 minutes की बना सकते हो. Okay? उसका advantage सिर्फ इतना है कि जो ये BC current vector आपको मिला है, you can apply it as it is in DE. Okay? So आपको करंट का रेट निकाल के फिर ये DE वेक्टर की लेंथ दोबारा से नहीं निकालनी पड़ेगी. That's the only advantage. So if you want, the second triangle DEF can also be made for 40 minutes. That will also suffice. Okay, beta. Any more doubts, beta, in this question? Okay. So let's move on to number 3 then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. While steering 258, Ballycotton Island Light was last sighted in visibility of 5 miles, height of 8 meters. So beta, can you tell me from this information, what can we obtain?
GR. PLR GR.
Right. So they have told us that the lighthouse is last sighted. So we have to use the last sighted concept. That means we have to find out the PLR. Visibility is given to us. Visibility is 5 miles. You have to find out the PLR and you have to find out the GR, geographical range. Height of eye is given to us as 8 meters. So out of those, whichever is smaller will be the range of the Ballycotton Island Light. So once you get the range, you have a position circle. Okay, so we can get a position circle from this first line, and then you can keep your compass on the Ballycotton Island Light and draw a circle. So let's assume that this is our position circle. This is the Ballycotton Island Light. Let's see ahead. After 1 hour, in clear visibility, Roche's point light changed from white to red. Let's see where this Roche's point light is. Okay. Okay, but I'm zooming into this light, so you can see this is the Roche's point light on the chart. And the question says that after 1 hour in clear visibility, Roche's point light changed from white to red. Now, if you look carefully, this light, Roche's point light, is a sector light. So if you look at these dotted lines, let me highlight them. This is one dotted line which you see. There is another dotted line on the chart. This is the second dotted line. And these dotted lines basically mark the sectors of the light. If you see in between these two lines which I have drawn, the sector is mentioned here. It is the white sector. And if you see on this side, you see the sector mentioned here as red sector. Okay. And if you look on the third side also, you can see here it is again the red sector. Okay, beta, this sector light is understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now it says vessel was moving, steering 258 compass, and Roche's point light changed from white to red. So let me zoom out a little bit now. So beta, these are the two sectors, two lines which are representing the sectors. So can you tell me if our ship is moving in southwesterly direction, the course is 258 compass, so the vessel is moving something like this. The light changing from white to red will happen at which line? Line number 1 or line number 2?
2.
So changing from white to red will happen at number 2. At number 1, if you are moving in this direction, the light will change from red to white. Okay, but in this question, he's told us the light is changing from white to red. So it basically gives us a position line. It tells us that the vessel has to be somewhere on this line. Because if the light is changing over from white to red, it is only possible when the vessel is on this particular line. So this line is our PL, position line. Let me erase the first line from here. This is not required. Okay, so what do we have on the chart now? Let us see. We have a position circle, and after 1 hour, we have a position line. Okay, so current is setting 140 at a rate of 3 knots. Current setting 140 at a rate of 3 knots. Leeway is 4 degrees due to northerly wind. Calculate the course and speed made good and both the positions. So does anything come to the mind, beta? What can we do here?
सर पोजीशन सर्कल ट्रांसफर करेंगे.
That's right, beta. So we will transfer the position circle. Now to transfer the position circle, we have the compass course given, 258 compass. So first of all, you apply the deviation, variation, the compass error, you get the true course steered. Now once you get the true course, you apply the leeway, northerly wind. So leeway is 4 degrees. So you apply the leeway and you get your leeway track. This leeway track is what will be applied on the center of the circle. So let's apply the lever track on the center of the circle. Let's assume it goes something like this. This becomes my lever track. The set end rate of the current is given to me. It is 140 at 3 knots. So let's put the current vector also. Wherever the course steered vector ends, I put my current 140 at 3 knots. Wherever the current vector ends, this is the point where I can draw my transferred position circle. So I keep my compass on this point. You can call these points as A, B, and C. So if you join A to C now, let's make it a little thicker. If you join A to C, that gives you your course made good. And if you place your compass centered at point C and radius equal to the last sighting range of the belly cotton light, same as this radius, the initial circle radius, and you draw a circle. Wherever this circle cuts the sector dividing line, that is your position at the second time. So this is the position obtained. Now, once you obtain this position, if you apply your course made good in the reverse direction, so from this position, you can call it as D. From D, you apply your course made good in the reverse direction. You will see it will reach at the first position circle, and this will be your position at the initial time. So you can call this as E. E is your initial position, D is your final position, and this vector ED is your course made good and distance made good in this particular interval. So this is okay, beta. This question is all right. Any doubts coming in this question?
सर इसमें जो फर्स्ट वाला उसमें जो पोजीशन सर्कल दिया हुआ सर, इसमें दो वो नॉमिनल रेंज दी हुई है, तो उसमें व्हाइट की लेंगे या रेड की लेंगे सर नॉमिनल रेंज?
Okay, beta. Let's zoom in the light and see. Okay. मेरा जो प्लॉट है ये थोड़ा सा टू द स्केल नहीं है. That's why my position is coming here. But I expect the position should come somewhere in this zone. Okay. If you see carefully on this belly cotton island light, this is also a sector light. Let me erase these lines and show you. So beta, ये भी एक sector light है. You can see the white sector here. This is the white sector, and you can see the red sector. ये red sector indicate कर रहा है बेटा, and this is the dividing line. Similarly, on this side also, you can see this is the red sector, and this is the dividing line. Basically, बेटा इसका जो red sector है, that red sector is in the dangerous zone. Okay, this is not where the ship should be. The red sector, if you see this light as red anytime, that means you are in danger. So most probably the ship being safe should be in the white sector. Okay, so if it is in the white sector, you see the range mentioned here. So for white and red, the ranges mentioned are 22 and 18. So we will pick up the range for 22. That is the range for white light.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so that was question number 3. Okay, so we basically finish off the first session. So let's take a break, beta. After the break, we will continue with the assignment and we will do those doubts also. So you can meet back at 50.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.